Greetings. I want to make a quick point because I'm going to be coming up here for at the menu. But so this thought growing and building on something else that I seen in that video, kingdom, seed, Onan being killed, is that I'm seeing the spiritual thing of the sexual lust and perversion that how many people do that aren't, who doesn't, that's not a believer. So then what's the main teaching and understanding? Building and growing upon an understanding and seeing more is what I'm been given. So then, like uncontrollable sexual problems, people do this for themselves, for their own gain. And the other person, partner, is just used for that exact reason. That's the intention. Who can deny it? Well, devils will deny it. And that's the intention. And that's like what the harlot and whore and sexual perversion. So then what is this like? Well, the natural must be something like the spiritual and not contradict. So lying ministers that are in the harlot, his people that are fake believers, they're everywhere. These people have, just like the sexual thing, uncontrollable lust to pump doctrine, seed, to someone for their own gain, control, and for their own feel good. Pretty powerful thing that he just gave me to see, to build on something I saw just recently. That same uncontrollable lust, no self-control, is like that with the lying ministers. You got to see it. They can't stop lying. They can't stop controlling and using people for their own gain. And if a kid or someone birthed out, I birthed them, right? I saved 500, we saved 500 people last month. It's under their name and they control them. And that's why Onan dies, because that's a sin. Sin leads to death. When a sin is spotted, my understanding of sin unto death, a sin is spotted. It's brought to the light. And then people resist bitterly and do not turn and repent. This is most likely a sin unto spiritual death, where it's permanent and they will not repent. I know that's an enigma, and a lot of people have questions and confusion, and I know the answers aren't in the church world on what sin unto death is. It's when somebody's committing a sin, and all sin is evil and all sin leads to death, right? But there's something different here about this, like we read the sin unto death thing. Something where it's like the way it's written, we have to get the understanding from our Father, or else we won't know what it means. Where there's this sin that leads to death that you see in somebody, they're doing this sin, leads to death, and they refuse to repent or see that they're doing this thing. And if that's discerned, I say you can pray for that person, but I'm telling you, you don't have to pray for that person. Pretty serious, isn't it? Because that's a sin unto spiritually stoned to death. Okay, I gotta go. So we need to keep repenting, seeking truth.